Today our guest is No Menta.
Yes.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Why you say that's so gay? Get out my stage. Get out my studio. No, I'm just playing.
Okay.
I'm not playing. Please leave.
Alright, so
Go make me a sandwich.
how's it going, Michael?
Oh, it's going pretty good, man.
Yeah. How's life, dude? How's life?
Life is great.
Nice. Shall we begin with our first topic?
Wait, any...
Shut the fuck up.
Any tea?
Yes, any tea before we start?
I have tea, but I feel like we,
Shouldn't talk about it?
Should we talk about it now?
If you feel comfortable. As long as it's like...
Does it go in line with one of the topics?
Yeah,
you know all the
how did
topics?
your kids...
Oh, then...
Okay, well then save it.
First of all, wait, yeah, save it. So, first topic we're gonna go ahead and talk about is
how to raise your kids.
How to properly raise your kids. Now, we're not saying, oh, you should do this and this and this. At least like some basics, you know, something that every child should at least know growing up.
Should our guest go first?
If you want to whoop your child, if you don't want to whoop your child, that is up to you. I do not care.
All right, let's let our guest go first.
Like, raising your child is definitely something that parents have to take into consideration.
Please speak up, good sir.
Yes,
I
please.
feel like child is something that all parents have to take into consideration, because honestly, the reason some kids act and the reason some crimes happen nowadays is because you treat your kid right. For instance, we got Arky here.
Oh.
He's a sailor.
Sorry, I do swear like a sailor.
Worse.
He has like 3 holes a week, man. He's been living that life. He curses at his parents, bro. He's been on Beyond Scared Straight.
I've never been on Beyond Scared Straight.
I feel like Colin would not be faced by Beyond Scared Straight. That's just my opinion. He'd be in there like, I already know I'm not gonna be in here.
Okay, so you wanna know something? I literally don't do drugs. I don't sell drugs. I don't, like, do any aggressive violence against the people.
Cap.
Wait,
just against a whole bunch of mics. Just against a whole bunch of mics.
What? I don't even know what you said.
Dude, so many mics have gone flying. We hear it flying, bro.
Mics? You mean
yes.
I just hit
like
this?
You just... No, like, we can hear you say, I'm tired of this, and all I hear is like the mic just flying away from you.
What did you...
Yeah, you can hear the wind and everything, dude. You can hear
that's because I hit my microphone into the mute position so fast.
Oh no!
Can you like not leave the table, please? Get back. Alright.
Well, disciplining your child is definitely like something that like happens.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
I think.
K-Dubs, would you like to continue? Would you like to continue on this opinion?
I also think that whether you believe it or not, your child will never learn unless he or she or whatever gender it claims to be will never properly learn anything if you do not whoop your child. Like, I'm not saying.
Funny.
I'm
All
not.
Of this shit is pretty much targeted towards you.
No. Like, you're actually like a pretty good kid. Like, you're not. Oh, yeah, you curse, but like
a lot.
But that's pretty much it. In my opinion, I do not care. And also, it's like there's just some kids that like are disrespectful. They straight up don't care about what anyone else has to say. They act like it's either their way or the highway. They act like they're all grown up. They act like they can sit there and do whatever they want and go wherever they want, whenever they want. And I wasn't raised like that. I was like told to respect and like, yeah, but like
your parents.
Like, yeah, like come on now. Are you really just gonna sit there and yell at your mom and sit there?
Yes.
Dude, I know this girl who every time her mom hits her, she hits her mom back, bro.
Oh damn, I don't do that.
See, now if I hit my mom back after she hit me, I wouldn't.
I'd be dead. I wouldn't even be here today. Hey, you might as well just add a gravestone to where I'm supposed to sit here.
My mom hit me so hard. I would get hit so hard back that my bones would fly out my body.
What
Like I mean every single.
what about you, Arky? What is your opinion on raising your
Well,
child?
I can't
What
really
is
get an
something
opinion now because you pretty much said everything that I was gonna say.
they should also have respect
Yes,
for
RESP.
everybody. RESPECT, respect.
All right, next topic. Are we going on the next topic? Are we done
Go for
with
it.
topic 1?
Wait. I'm thinking. Oh, also, like, try to teach your kid how to cook, man. Like, I know so many kids who sit there and cry because their mom cooks when they just want to eat McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Burger King, Cane's. Like, at the end of the day, all that costs money.
That
And
Cane's was
I feel,
good in-
another thing is, I feel like kids should be more respectful on their parents and how much money they make. Because at the end of the day, your parents may not make that much money, or if they do, they sacrifice most of it so you can be happy.
Your parents are your #1 supporters.
Yeah, like without your parents, you're like if like even if you were acting all big and tough, your friends at the end of the day, your friends they can be your friends, but at the end of the day, are they gonna take you in like your parents would? Are they gonna take care of you like your parents do? No, I personally think you should just respect them more.
Yes, respecting your parents is definitely something that you should do.
Yeah, I feel like, or at least be more considerate on what they do for you, cause I'm pretty sure they do a lot. You know, and you know I understand. There's just some parents that don't care about the child and literally let them do whatever they want and talk to whoever they want, whichever way they want, and that's just unfortunate. At the end of the day, that's not something we can control. It's just how life
Yeah.
goes.
So, yeah, just like I was hearing what you were talking about, like I say, like, parents need to take into consideration that the way they discipline their child definitely 100% varies their future.
Yeah, varies the future. It's
Alright,
like it's like if you and also make them get them ready to have a job because I'm not gonna
yes.
point out names, I'm not gonna point out fingers, but I know this one guy, you know, pretty chill dude, kind of awkward, but he doesn't have a job. He just stays home, does nothing, eats all the food, barely does anything, and whenever people ask him for help, he just stands there like an idiot,
Me.
just staring, and it's like, come on, bro.
It can't be me.
And then the thing is,
Well,
the thing is, it's not even his fault. His mom just was okay with him not doing anything.
Yeah, they entitled him. They entitled him for doing.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something, Archie?
One quick Google search.
Google search. Google search. See, honestly, talking about that off topic
wow.
real quick.
So Michael can work. Okay. Legal age is 14, but where Mans lives, but where I live, it's 15.
So you can work too.
Yes, I can.
So we can. I mean, the thing is, like, I'm not saying, oh, I want a job, I want to grow up. I'm mostly just getting a job.
No cap. Kind of want to work just so I have money.
Yeah, honestly, that's the main reason I want to work, and then I also want to work to like help out my parents. Like that's the main reason.
You're only gonna get paid minimum wage.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends where you go. I know Walmart just starts you off at $11.
That's minimum wage.
Hey,
Not
I have
here.
a question. I don't mind.
Here?
There?
No,
It's minimum
here
wage.
it's like seven something. It's like $7.
Google search.
K-Dubs and Arky.
Minimum
I wouldn't mind if I excuse myself to the restroom really quick, would y'all?
wage in
Sure.
Texas.
Minimum wage in Texas.
Oh shit! It is $7.25. Oh damn! I thought it was more. Oh shit.
Let's see, labor poster online.
Yes, but the thing is, you need like a work permit or something like that.
Oh, I know you need an ID, a state ID.
No, where I live, all you need is like a work permit, and you can get that from like school.
Oh, okay.
And then like, what is it called? If your hours interfere with school, you can leave early.
What's it called? I think here. pretty sure they don't. I don't know, cause I haven't had a job, but I know like some
Okay.
people. I know at Six Flags during like the school year, Six Flags only allows students, no matter what, they only allow students to work during the weekend
Mm.
because that's when they don't have school.
Mm, mm.
And I know McDonald's also does some type of program or something.
Very good. It's very beneficial for
Yeah.
younger
Are
children.
we ready to go on topic 2?
Topic 2. Yes, go
Why do
ahead.
people feel bad when someone is gifting them something?
Have you all experienced this?
No.
I have a really good. I have a really.
Really, what?
Maybe someone being super bad to this person, right? And when they get the gift from that person, just like they feel bad for all the stuff they did, and
But
that
like,
person's.
but what if they haven't done anything bad to you? They just like feel, I don't know. Cause like the thing is, I'm not saying like, oh, they've been an a-hole to you and now you're gifting them something because you want to be nice and they're oh, I feel bad. No, I mean like they feel bad for like no reason. Like you're cool. There's like nothing that you know of between y'all, and then they're just like, oh, I can't take this. It just feels weird. It just feels wrong.
Maybe the relationship is better than a gift, and they feel bad for giving a gift is because that just shows how much they care about each other. And they're like, oh, I like the fact that you gave me the gift, but what we have is already good. This doesn't, this, you know.
What about you, Argy?
Um, I fuck, I already forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it, man! I had this all planned out in my head. Why'd you have to say my name?
I have no
Why you gotta
idea.
do this? Why you gotta do this?
Just backtrack real quick.
That's hard. And that's what she said.
Jesus. Here,
Bro,
what are we talking about? I honestly forgot.
why people?
Oh, I don't know. I also kind of find this stupid because then like I don't know if they feel bad because they don't just like me as a person or if it's because I don't know. Or if it's just because they don't like
This is a
receiving anything.
topic, now. This is a very hard to understand topic.
It's a very
That-
confusing topic, if anything.
I feel like the funniest.
Whoever
Like I said,
requested this topic in K-Dubs' story on Instagram, please explain a little bit more.
wait, did someone really request it?
Yeah, I have people give me
Okay.
topic ideas.
What is it called? If you ever do this again, everybody who comments on the story, please go into like a little bit of detail.
Just a
Let us
little,
understand
just a
more.
little detail.
Or at least like make it a little bit of understanding or understandable.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that would probably very much help though.
I mean, honestly, I've mostly noticed it in girls. Like, girls are the ones that are like, oh, I feel bad. Like, why are you feeling bad? I'm giving you this because
Basically,
I
this
want to.
topic,
I have now remembered what I was going to say. They feel bad because they think they can't give anything back.
Puh, just saying.
so, it's a really good topic. Arky, it's a really good point.
Yes.
I mean, I can see that, but at the same time, it's like,
Whenever I give things, I don't really expect anything back.
I don't expect anything back.
Of course not. I feel like
Unless if
that
I
too.
told them I want something, then then I expect it. Just kidding. But no, actually, not just kidding.
This takes us back to the discipline, parent discipline.
What do you mean?
And like,
Please explain.
be like, I get what I want when I want it.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I still don't understand.
Never mind. Yeah, I don't really get it. It's hard to explain what I mean by that.
What's the other topic? Okay. The other topic's probably gonna be easier to talk about.
Oh yeah, what is the next topic?
Our opinion on World War III. Now, it's not active. It's not even here yet. And I know, look,
Hey,
you're already laughing. See?
How the hell are you
I'm
already
laughing. Cause we dead, motherfucker.
Nah. I personally, I think it's not our fault. I don't think it's our
I
fault.
highly doubt it's gonna happen.
It's
And
100% our fault.
I highly doubt it's happening because there's actually a lot of protest in Iran. It's not our fault though, Michael. That's the thing.
One quick thing.
Well, I
People
mean, this
about the
would never be a
draft.
meme.
This would never
Okay.
be a what? This would never be a meme of what?
This would never be like a serious situation if Trump hadn't decided to throw
Well,
the missile onto the man's car.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Before that, Iran, for all these years, have been just wishing death to America. The thing is, there was an old leader who said, if Iran, I can't quote it for like word for word, but if Iran got access to nuclear power, one bomb damage to Iran or to that whole community would be less damaged than if they threw one bomb at anyone else. And that's true. Like, at the end of the day, they're very hard people to get rid of.
Okay, let's talk about one off-topic thing about this. The draft.
I personally wouldn't mind, especially since they changed the age recently.
Yeah.
To where you have to be 18 to 25 to even get drafted.
I don't think the draft happened until like, I think the last time the draft happened was in like 19 something.
It was, yeah,
Like
it was like
18
19.
something.
It was like no, it was like for World War II
This for Vietnam.
and Vietnam, yeah, and Vietnam is recent,
When
but
The last draft was for Vietnam.
the last draft was in. Wait, hold on.
It was in like the 1970s for Vietnam. How do I know
What
that?
year draft ended? January
No,
27,
1960 something.
1973.
yeah,
Oh,
that's when people
yeah,
stopped being
that's for
drafted.
Vietnam. Yeah, 1973 was the year my dad entered the army.
Oh wait, but Nixon decided it needed to continue and asked Congress to approve a 2-year extension.
And now the problem is,
Oh, wait, so
everybody's joking, but we have no control over the draft. Like the
But the thing
government
is,
itself
like-
just decides, hey,
Well,
let's have a
the
draft.
seniors, remember this, the seniors put
Wait,
the draft.
let Archie talk. Let Archie talk.
Okay, one thing is, what's it called? The only way like the draft can actually become like a thing is if like Trump actually like says he can.
Well, not just that, but it's not just Trump. It's like Congress itself.
Yeah, but it needs a presidential act to
Yeah,
like, happen.
I know that, but at the same time, Trump is trying to avoid war.
Obviously, why would you want to go to war?
It's expensive. If you're the one going into war, it's expensive.
Yeah, the United States already
Because
has a
the thing
$20
is,
trillion debt.
during World War II, we made most of the money because we were the ones selling weapons to to Europe, to freaking Russia and all of them. So we were making money from that, but yeah, I mean not just that, but the casualties and just like I know, like the civilians in Iran don't want war. There's a lot of protest over there to not go to war. Because at the end of the day, it's the government, it's all the ISIS people that want
Honestly,
war.
What is it called? Honestly, if World War III actually did happen, I highly doubt it would like last as long as World War II did.
At the end of the day, the only reason World War II, I feel like the only reason it lasted so long was because Hitler and Nazis kept it so low key for the longest. Like,
I mean, World War II started once Germany invaded Poland, so.
yeah, but I mean, Even like before that, they were still rounding Jews left and right.
That's true.
And the thing is, they gave them a chance to run away, to just leave. But I don't think it'll come down to that. I just feel like I feel like America itself isn't gonna push the war.
That's true.
Yes. So, y'all down for next topic?
No, we need your opinion.
We need your opinion. You haven't really said anything, and like, don't be just because me and Connor are saying this. Just like, speak your opinion.
I honestly do not like the idea. I honestly think that World War III is something that the internet is taken way too far out of hand. I feel like it's something that should have been kept in Congress and in the House, you know?
What do you mean?
The House is Congress.
What do you mean?
Along
The
with
House.
the Senate.
Wait. My bad. Can you start over? Like.
I mean, like the Iranian attack. Of course, it was gonna get out, and I feel like the internet is taking it too far out of hand to the point where it sounds way more dangerous than it really is.
Well, it's still very dangerous. That's the thing.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we're dealing with people that bomb everything and want to destroy everything in their way. Like at the end of the day, what they want is they want to be like control the whole world. They want to make their religion everywhere.
Yeah, even though Iran has an $8 on Trump's head, which I don't know if it's.
I don't even think that's probably just bluff.
If it's true or not. But
I highly doubt anybody would actually get the $80 million though.
Yeah, 80 million for the kill of a president. You have to pay somebody a lot of money to kill a president. And 80 million, I don't think I would. I'm not saying this is sounding weird, but $80 million to kill a president isn't enough. You need to give me a lot more.
Okay, but not just that, but it's you know how hard it is to assassinate a president?
That's true. Mostly Trump.
I mean, after JFK, you know how hard it is to have Secret Service at all times. They lock down the area everywhere. Like
really like did with JFK, have a sniper at a faraway location. He's doing one of his rallies or meetups or something like that.
Yeah, but even then, like
he got shot while in a car.
Nowadays, if you really,
yeah, it ain't bad.
if you were really trying, like, good luck, man. It'd be super hard.
Yeah, it would be hard. Bro, I mean,
okay,
like,
honestly, whenever JFK got assassinated, that was the stupidest shit ever. Why would you be in an open-roofed car? The fuck?
Yeah, I feel. I mean, back then, yeah, people didn't know better. People didn't think of this. You know what I mean?
Why would you not care about the highest, like, position?
One of the
actually,
people
no.
said why they killed JFK, and one of them said one of the reasons the guy killed JFK because he was a special kind of word for black people. Look.
A slave owner?
No,
slavery was abolished whenever Abraham Lincoln Civil War, my guy.
Well, the thing is, how do you real quick? How do you when the Union left, when the South left? Since technically they were their own country now. How does the president of another country say, "Oh hey, my neighbors, y'all are free now. Feel free to escape. Okay, my neighbors, I got y'all." Like you can't, like Trump can't just sit there, go to Japan and be like, my neighbors, y'all are gonna do this for me now. Y'all are gonna do this for me now. Like that's just not how that
during
works.
the Civil War, they weren't two different countries, my guy.
No, but that's the thing. They left. They seceded. They became their own government.
Well, I understand that, but one more thing back to the Kennedy. Why he was assassinated and.
We all know why he was assassinated.
People were talking about there was one guy who was up back then, and he was actually.
Of course, South Carolina seceded first. South Carolina. What?
And he said, because he was a...
Nibble lover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
And,
I mean,
and basically, they're talking about the only reason they wanted Kennedy dead is because he liked to help out stuff like that. Because back then, white people were toxic, bro. Like they had no chill.
they had no
They
what?
were they had no chill.
Well, I
Chill
mean,
millennium, not chill funny up. Not bad.
I
Like
don't know.
there's
I personally don't know how to like respond to that. I don't even know what we were talking about now.
We were talking about the Union during the Civil War.
But like the original
when
topic,
did
World War III.
World War III. I personally, I feel like it's a complicated task. Like at the end of the day, we don't know what anyone's gonna try. We don't know what's gonna happen. We can't just say, oh yeah, no, this is not gonna happen. Because at the end of the day, anything's possible.
That's true.
of course. Next topic.
For all we know, tomorrow, Iran could just be like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna
Next
send
two
everything I
opinions are
got.
pretty good. Next opinion.
Next
Or
opinion.
next topic, my bad. Opinion on sports. They
Well,
get paid way too much.
they really do, but at the same time, it's business, man. You don't
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, and being a doctor is being a
Why?
business.
Yeah, but I mean, like views wise, you know, it's like with the UFC, they're doing pay-per-views. People like to watch MMA.
That's
They
true.
like to go and watch people fighting. With boxing, they've kind of died a little, but people
Caleb,
still love to watch boxing.
It's Caleb's
That's true.
question.
And
Yeah,
like,
25. Caleb, serious question about sports. What's your opinion about they get paid too much?
I feel like what they get paid is,
some reason.
I wouldn't say fair, but it's reasonable. Like
Listen,
listen, wait. If you compare the NBA to the WNBA, not that many people. If you watch games, the arenas in WNBA games aren't as filled as NBA games. Most of the time, NBA games are filled. They're packed out. WNBA games, there's a whole bunch of seats available. It's not that many people like to watch it for whatever reason it is. And when you have more views, when you're having more people watch it on TV, you're having more ads that pay you to watch, like that are paying to play their ads, you're gonna make more money.
yeah, I know, but hear me out, bro. I mean, I'm saying like this. I'm saying, for instance, if you had a family member, right, that wasn't gonna be living much longer, you have $50 million. You have $50 million extra from the money you already have. Don't ask me where you got it from. You were smuggling.
We hustlers.
They give you two options. You can either pay $10 million to get this doctor that can save your family member's life, or you can pay $25 million so she can watch her favorite sports team play before she dies. Who are you
Dude,
gonna pick?
dude, if you have $50 million, dude, pay for both.
That's true.
Have $35 million.
You said $50 million. You said the doctor costs 10 million and the
Let
TV
her
show
watch
costs
the-
25
let her-
million. That's a
let-
good 35
no,
million,
no.
and you still have 20 million or more
Dude,
left over.
No. Wait. No. Let her watch the sports game while she's like getting saved. just in the
That's like
in the.
that's really a unrealistic question. Please sit down.
Can you
You're
please
making
sit
a
down?
mess. We're never having you over again. No, just kidding.
I should make a
Dude, can you
Discord
like fix your mic? For me, you're like cutting out.
and like your volume's really low.
And your volume's really low.
I'm just.
Either speak up or
Do you have like push to talk or something?
No, I do not. Let me turn up the sensitivity of my mic.
yes, turn it up. Please do.
Hustler. Don't give up. I feel like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a whole business. Everything is based on views nowadays and attention and what's famous.
Alright,
And,
guys.
no, it still sounds
Sure.
just like it's cutting out. But it
Okay, who
still
cares?
sounds, at the end of the day, it's like, no one's out here staying home, paying to watch firefighters put out fires. No one's out here
I mean, that would
paying
be pretty lit.
I mean, bro, you
pain,
don't know
which
that.
just listen please. You don't see people here like watching TV to watch cops bust drug lords and people who
Shows them.
okay, but those police shows aren't getting as many views as the NBA, as football, as MMA, as boxing.
I understand that, but what's gonna help somebody at the end of the day?
But at the end of the day, that's not our choice. That's just how life is gonna go. You can't change that.
So you're telling me you would rather pay a basketball player 20 million than a doctor 20 million?
But the thing is, that's okay. But what are you talking about, my guy?
We're talking about
What are you
sport.
talking about? We're talking
One
about
quick
sports.
question.
Hey, wait.
One quick question.
Okay.
Pay too much.
How much money do you think Robert Kraft makes, the owner of the Patriots? How much money do you think he makes?
At least a few million. At least 3.
3 million? Dude, Tom Brady makes like $10 million, dude.
Okay, I say 20.
Dude, he probably makes way more than that.
Probably wait. But at the end of the day, everybody loves football. Everybody loves football, man. And it's like, Michael, I do not get what you're trying to say with the whole would you rather pay a doctor or watch TV? Like, that's not what I'm talking about at all. That's your money to spend. At the end of the day, most people, at the end of the day,
Holy shit.
games
Goddamn,
and stuff like that, it's getting more views than firemen. And of course, because at the end of the day, firemen are getting paid from taxes. Policemen are getting paid from taxes.
Oh, by the way,
Motherfucker.
Robert Kraft is paid
The
172.
dude has a net worth of $6.95 billion. Motherfucker, what? Dude, he owns the fucking New England Revolution, which is the soccer team. Motherfucker, what? He owns so much.
But Michael, can you please explain to me by
He's
what
short
you
as
mean?
fuck, though. No cap.
Hmm?
Can you explain to me what you mean by would you rather pay a doctor or watch a show?
Like, NBA players and sports players are paid more than doctors and stuff like that. A lot more. A lot more. A
Honestly,
lot.
now that Caleb says like that,
But it's like,
news and stuff makes more sense.
yeah, at the end of the day, that's all it's gonna be about. That's all it's gonna be about.
You're saying that if you feel like it's more important at the end of the day, then
I'm not saying it's more. I'm not saying it's more important to go watch a basketball game and let your nana die. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Nano, why you just...
Robert Kraft is so old.
I'm just saying, people.
Dude. Robert Kraft lived through World War II. He was
Dang.
born in 1941.
I'm just saying. What, dude? Think about this. Are you gonna go to an NBA game when you can take your nana to a hospital?
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
No.
You're not. You're not. But it's the majority. A lot of people, the football, the NFL, NBA, hockey, soccer, they all get so much more views, and that's what makes the money. People are paying for that. While cops and firemen and everything else, in the army, it's all paid by taxes. There's just nothing that we can do about that.
Oh, 100%.
Like, unless one day people are like, hey man, I want to see firemen, I want to see surgery, I want to see cops shooting and pulling over people and stopping drug deals. Unless people are like, hey, yeah, I want to see this. That's just
Bruh.
never gonna change, dude.
Patriots are so ass. Okay, my bad.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion on sports. I'm just saying.
Sports can be overrated.
I mean, kind
Sports
of.
really overrated though.
But is it really though? Like at the end of the day,
Sports
every year.
teams are overrated.
Yeah, sports team, but the whole concept of it, is it overrated?
No.
No, it isn't.
Okay. So, anything else you gotta say, Michael? Or like, would you like to elaborate what you mean by?
Like,
I like how most
I
most
feel
of my
like
stream is just me and
I feel
Loki.
like I feel like money. I feel like money is.
Yeah,
Money buys
but
everything.
you can't control what people do with their money. And at the end of the day, in America, not that many people are sitting here getting sicknesses and dying from cancer 24/7 or getting some cold flu that there's no medicine for. Like, we live in a modern age where sicknesses are very rare. Not saying impossible, but they're rare. It's rare for anyone to just get sick on a daily and die at the age of 20. And people, it's all entertainment. The entertainment business is always going to make more money than anything else. Unless one day we're just like, you know what? Screw it. I don't want to watch football anymore.
No.
I want to watch a cop shoot someone because they're doing a drug deal.
Actually though, the military gets the most money.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Not from the people, but you know, from the government.
Yeah, from the
Why?
government.
Don't know. Okay. Are we done with this topic?
Are
Yes.
Would anybody like to continue?
we? No, I'm still
I don't think
triggered.
so.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, we can move on.
Alright, next final topic. Opinion on Star Wars.
Well, are we talking about the prequels, the trilogy,
Just
or the
Star
new
Wars in general.
trilogy?
Just Star
Well,
Wars
I
in
thought the
general.
Mandalorian was good.
Let me tell you.
I feel like Star Wars is a little overrated.
Star Wars
Yeah.
is yes.
Mm,
It's
yes and no.
it's only overrated.
It's like overrated, but it's so made fun of. Like, people are so quick to hate on you.
Like some of the new movies are pretty overrated. No, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and honestly,
Feel like-
nowadays
like-
they're mostly based off of money. They're just trying to make money from you. Like, they're already planning new Star Wars movie for the year 2022.
Bro, you know what we're doing, Caleb?
What?
Whenever we go Disneyland,
Dude, I want to make a lightsaber.
we're gonna get a $100 droid, right? A
Don't put
$200
it
lightsaber. We're literally
this-
gonna start smacking the droid
Just
with
pop,
the lightsaber.
pop, pop.
We're gonna play baseball.
Yes.
Cody. Remember that.
What?
Disneyland ladies.
You keep cutting out.
Did you know, from Boston to Los Angeles, if you fly JetBlue first class, it costs $8,000.
Jesus. Are you for real?
Yes,
Wow.
I looked it up on the internet.
That's crazy.
That's why you fly Spirit.
Or, well, actually, Spirit is like so cheap.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
I feel like, I mean, don't, I feel like, I mean, what is, on y'all's opinions? Like, have y'all seen any Star Wars movie? And if you have, like, what is your favorite one?
My favorite Star Wars movie is The Force Awakens.
Force.
Is that the only movie
I'm
you've
guessing
ever
that's,
watched?
yeah, I'm guessing that's the only one you've seen.
No.
Yes.
Bro, I used to watch that Disney XD show. Was that Star Wars?
Oh,
Galaxy?
the Clone Wars?
Clone
Yeah,
Wars
Star
was
Wars, Star
lit.
Wars, the Clone
No
Wars.
cap.
Clone Wars was good. That takes place between episode
big-
2 and 3.
Okay, so let's talk about something that's related to Star Wars. Let's talk about Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker
Dude.
Saga.
I want to buy that game, dude.
I'm buying it, dude. No cap.
I'm gonna just buy it and play it on my PlayStation, dude.
Bro, Lego games are so fun.
See, the thing is, I kind of wish when Lego games were famous, I wish I was a little older, because, like, at such a young age, you can only do so much with your young, dumb brain,
It's true.
you know?
Even though I used Sebastian's house to play Star Wars on his PlayStation.
But yeah, I remember I used my big brain and used Boba Fett to cross a level. Big brain plays. Boba Fett is probably my favorite character.
Also, by the way, you can add this to the list. I have a very good topic episode.
Okay, we can add it after
Yeah.
the podcast, kid.
Although I feel like with Star Wars, I feel like I honestly don't understand because when George Lucas was working on it, after the trilogy, no, after the prequels, everybody was criticizing it and calling it trash, and he was being creative and all this, and then Disney takes over and people are hating on it and wishing he was back. Like I'm guessing people are just never gonna be happy with anything.
That's true.
Like that's just the obvious. And like, real quick, going back to like sports. Would you consider gaming a sport?
Yes, esports.
Yeah, esports. But like, do you think it makes too much money or not
It's too little.
enough? Not enough.
Honestly, people should get paid a little bit more.
I think
Because
so.
not gonna lie, I feel like people that are like esports pros and stuff, like I feel like they put more time into into what they do than people who like play soccer or like football or something.
Yeah, they do.
Because like people who play like in esports like play every single day.
They have to play every day, and like with sports,
They play all day
you
and
can
all night.
you can train for a sport like 10
Yeah,
hours a day, and then go home and chill, or do whatever it is that you do. But with esports, you're spending most of your time practicing and practicing and practicing.
That's true.
But it's also about views. Like it's nowadays, it's like becoming a big thing. Like MLG was like mostly for Call of Duty, and that made some money. But like I feel like nowadays,
I feel like Call of Duty has like died down in like competitive.
well, that's because I hate to say it, but all these Call of Duties are like the same.
Sure.
It's just different maps.
I still enjoy Call of Duty.
I still enjoy it, but I mostly played it for
Zombies.
zombies.
Honestly, okay. Still talking about like esports and like sports. Do you think more colleges should have esports like programs?
I think so, especially because when you have coding and all this stuff, you should definitely just have it.
I know like a few colleges have like esports programs.
Do you know what colleges those are?
No, but I can do Google. What
Yeah.
colleges have esports teams? Just gonna do that. 8 colleges will debut esports teams and scholarships in 2019. Park University in Kansas City. University of Mount Union in Ohio. Thomas College in Waterville, Massachusetts. DeSales University in Pennsylvania. Most of them are in the Northeast.
I can see that. But I feel like that's mostly because that's where it's kicking off right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly up there with Connecticut.
I don't see any teams that have Connecticut. What do you mean?
Connecticut, like
The state under Massachusetts.
oh yeah.
Okay. Should it be harder or easier to become a professional, like, esports player?
Well, at the end of the day, are you really a professional if it's easy to get there?
Nope.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, what if Fortnite was just out of nowhere became like 10 times easier for everybody? That would just get
And
boring.
getting on a pro team would be getting harder.
Yeah, it'd be harder because everybody be on the same level, basically.
All these topics.
I mean, that's all I got for that.
That's all I got for that.
Yeah, me too.
So
Look at our topics quickly.
So let's see. We talked about how to properly raise your kids, or some requirements. You know, we really shouldn't say properly raise, because that just sounds like we're trying to be controlling. Why do people feel bad when receiving a gift? Our opinion on World War III. Which, going back to that, honestly, I don't think anything's gonna happen. And if something does happen, it won't last long. It just won't. Pretty sure we just deal with the problem just like that, bro.
That's true.
I feel like our president will not waste his time. And then opinion on sports, which, I mean, yeah, they get paid a lot of money, but at the end of the day, you can't, like, a police officer can be a police officer until he is like 50, right?
I don't know. I think so, though.
Like, I'm pretty sure you can, but a soccer player can be a soccer player maybe up to like 35, maybe late 30s, because like that sports wear your body down a lot.
I mean, Tom Brady's 40 or something, so I
Yeah.
mean, you can
Yeah,
be
but
in
if
the
you-
NFL for a long time.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, how many, like, there's very few players that will stay that long.
It's true.
Like, there was recently a basketball player that a few days ago marked him playing in 4 different decades. That's 40 years that he's played in the NBA. But like a lot of NBA people and a lot of NFL players, they retire at a semi-young age, you know, their 30s, because they'll probably have some back problems, leg problems, throwing problems, who knows what it is, shooting problems, ankle problems. But it's just you, and like you have such high risk of breaking your leg and never being able to play again, or breaking your back and never being able to play. Like, you have so many high risk in sports to where, oh, this injury and you're done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, yeah, with like
Not gonna
pops,
lie, the human body is so fragile.
it really is.
No cat.
It really is.
It is way too fragile.
But
Why can't all of our bones be the thigh bone? You know, the hardest bone in our body.
I mean, that's just how we were made. That's just how humans are.
If you break your thigh bone, bro, you could have broke your everything.
I mean,
Well,
that's all I got. What about
That's
you
all
guys?
I got. But here.
how many more topics do we have left for this,
That was it. That's all for this
That's it.
episode. Thank you guys for watching.
early?
And we'll see y'all in
In episode 3.
the next episode.
Bye.
Episode 33333333333333. Yep, that's all I got. Well, see you guys.